Okay, good morning. We have a pyramid workout today. 7 moves in a stack-on format. Let's get warm. We're going to start with some shoulder rolls. Nice big deep breaths. Open up that chest. And then single arm circles. Just go nice and slow here. Let the rib cage move. Knees are slightly bent. And then go the other way. Good. So set your fitness tracker to HIIT training today. And we're going to open and close the arms. Open, close. Okay, and then we're going to do open, close, and a hinge. So we're going to do 2 in a hinge, 2 in the top. 2 in a hinge, 2 in the top. Good. It's so cold out today. Woo. 1 more. Come up. Good. And we're going to do a little cat and cow. So let those arms move freely. If you don't want to use the arms in this fashion, you can go here. This is always a good one with the hands on the legs. Nice big deep breaths in and out. Open up the chest. Little core connection here. Good. And 1 more. Good. Good. And then we're going to bring the arms up and march. Just march those knees. I'm just going to take something off my screen. Good. This is one of our first moves. We have a squat press to a march too. All right, we're going to come down. We're going to bring our hands together and we're just going to swing it out. Now we don't have a weight in hand. We're just using this as like a little warm up. Squeeze those glutes as you come up. You can let those arms go overhead. Good. Couple more. Last one. Keep those hands together. We're going to halo and jump. Halo. This is move 2, by the way, but we're going to be putting the weight down. So do a halo. Now, if you didn't want to jump, you could just squat. Love a good halo. So halos take a little bit longer to warm up. So, don't force anything. Sometimes the more you do them, the better they get. Well, not sometimes, all the time. Last one. Good. All right, we're going to come down to a runner's lunge. Open it up. Good. Roll that wrist. Do whatever feels good. You can maybe do some circles here. Stay on that one side. Really stretch out. And then switch. Good. Open it up. Just stay on this side. You can rock forward and back. And roll that wrist out. So we have 7 moves. We're going to hit chest, triceps, biceps, some cardio, some back, definitely shoulders. I'll give you modifications for everything. Come on in. Roll it up. All right, let's just twist it out a little bit. Good. And we're going to go overhead just to get those spines a little warmer. Good. Couple more. Let's do some hamstring curls. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab a quick drink. So we have a 30-second move. Everything's 30 seconds. We take a break for 30, and then we do 1 and 2. So it's going to be up to 3.5 minutes of work. So the first move is going to be a squat press. I'm going to take 1 weight, squat press, and while the weight is there, you're going to march, and then you just repeat it. If you don't want to go overhead, squat, march. Just hold the weight at your chest. You could also hold 2 dumbbells. Okay, I'm going to start with the 12. And then our second move is that halo, put down, and jump. I'm going to stick with the 12 for that too. All right, ready? Here we go. So squat, press, march. So your 1 weight would give you more of a narrow press. So you want those elbows in. And this is a good one to start with because you don't have to go too low on that squat. 15 seconds. And then as you get warmer, you'll probably go a little deeper. Keep that weight close to the chest. So when you squat, don't bring it down towards the waist. Keep it up at the chest. This is going to be your last one, and we're going to put it down. Okay. So just assess how that felt. So we're going to do that one again. Our second move, feet apart. We're going to halo. Put the weight down. Now, you can put it on a book, a step, whatever, but you don't want to put it down like that, okay? You want to squat to put it down. We're going to squat, jump, pick it up, do a halo the other way. I'm going to use the same weight for moves 1 and 2. Ready? 1 minute of work. Here we go. Squat press, march, march. This is a great one for shoulder stability. I do this with beginner clients with a very lightweight, so it's very beneficial. It's a big core move as you bring the knee up. It's like almost like a standing climber. I'm already feeling warmer in my squat. Feel like I can go a little deeper. You can have your feet a little wider. Good. Last one. Woo. All right, we have the halo. Ooh, I was going to put it down. Halo. Put it down. Jump. Forget we don't have any rest in between. Now, you want to really brace that core. When you pick the weight up, you have to have your legs turned on and your core. I'm on. Ooh, about 5 seconds to go. This 12 feels good right now. Last one. Good. All right, move 3. 2 rows. 2 bent over rows. Stand. Rear lunge. Rear lunge. If you don't like rear lunges, maybe you could do 2 squats. Maybe you do 2 curtsies, but I like a heavier weight for your rear lunges and for your rows. They go perfect together. All right, ready? Move 1, 2, and 3. Got a longer break there. All right, squat press. Here we go. You got a longer break because I took my sweatshirt off. Something I never thought was possible when I woke up this morning. And the house was 65 degrees. Good. Think about pushing through your shoulders here. Find that shoulder stability. The weight is slightly in front of your head. Good. 5 seconds. And remember, you're going to use the same weight, hopefully. Go right into that halo. Go right into your halo. So I'm going to halo. Now the halo takes a little bit of time. But think about how many times you're squatting here. Squatting to put it down, and then picking it up. Really check in with that low back. Oh. Brace that core as you halo. So my elbows are bent, and I go behind the head. Good. If you didn't want to do a halo, you could just press out. Last one. And ready for those rows. I'm going to grab the partner weight. 2 rows. And then rear lunge, rear lunge. Good. Stand. Oh, got something in my eye. Now you can make it, this time I did a low hinge lunge. I'm showing both. You could have chest up and work quads a little more. So here, I'd be working my quads a little more. Big step back. Just make sure you come up and unhinge and figure out which one you're doing. Last one. Put it down. All right. The next one, I'm going to use 1 weight, okay? This is a perfect one for 1 weight. Okay. So we're going to come down. Curl, uncurl. Sumo, curl, keep the curl, come down. That way you get a little bit more. You can use 2 weights. I like 1 weight for this one. All right. So squat press, I'm going to try 15 for this one. Go a little heavier. Ready? Squat press, march. So this is great. Even if you have 2, say we have a 10 and a 12, or a 12 and a 15, or a 15 and a 20, you could toggle back and forth. If you have a kettlebell, this is a good one. One weight. Good. Again, you can hold that weight at your chest. You're still going to be feeling that core. Last one, we're going to go right to the halo. All right. Now I'm going heavier, so I'm going to go a little slower for my halo and get used to this weight so I don't whack myself in the head. Now, if you don't want to jump, you just stand. So you just stand. Try to alternate that halo. Whew. Come on. You can use your arms on that. Sit those hips back. Good. Whoop. Forgot what I was doing there. Last one. All right, get that partner weight. Keep going. 2 rows. 2 rows. I have to get my other 15. All right, 2 rows, 2 lunges. You guys go. Woo. You don't have to wait for me. I just had to get my other weight. Good. So, legs, you can go a little heavier, and back, you can go a little heavier. That's why I really like to put these weights, these exercises together. 5 seconds. Ready for that sumo curl. 1 weight down. All right, come down. Curl up, uncurl. So you want to get nice and low. Hold it, and then lower it. Find your own rhythm for this one. It's almost like a little concentration curl because your elbows are in. So this feels a little light. I'd either get a heavier weight next time or use two weights for me. But you know, if you're like not feeling great, just coming back, you don't have to kill yourself. Last one. Whew. All right. Next move is a cardio move. Yay. All right. We're going to bound forward, football run to the other side, and bound. So we go bound, jump. You can touch, jump. You can also go and monster walk, football run, okay? Do it faster, get that heart rate up. That is move 5. All right. Get your weights, squat, press, march. Ready? Remember, you can use 2 weights for this one. Here we go. Think about what you're doing here. Brace that core. Looking good. Ooh, you got 5 seconds. Make sure that weight's not directly over your head. It's a little bit in front. All right, halo. So there's really no rest here. So you do it again, maybe a little better. You really should feel your core on that halo. Brace that core. If you don't brace it, you're not going to feel it as much. I'm feeling a little warmer. I think I can go at a better pace. Oh, one more. 2 rows coming up. Go. Row. Row. Here it is if you want curtsies. You can throw in 2 curtsies there. So we got legs in many different ways. Here's a low hinge lunge where you're hinged more. And then it kind of goes a little bit better with the row because you don't have to lift the chest. So if you like that, throw that into the mix. And do your lunge. Work those quads. 2 more rows and you're out. Put those weights out of the way. Bound. So you get a bound, 180. Woo. So cardio towards the end of the pyramid is a little more aggressive. We're gonna do this 2 times, and then I change it. Whew. All the cardio will be core focused. Oh, come on. Get a break in 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, all right. 30 seconds down the ground. You don't have to if you don't want to. Let me show you the next move. All right, head down. Legs in tabletop. 2 skull crushers. Lift the head. In. What am I not doing? I'm not doing that. Okay? I'm right here. Out, in, or 2 little bicycles will work. Then you put your head down for 2 more skull crushers. All right, we ready? Whew. Squat press. Ready? Here we go. I'm gonna go a little wider with my squat. Keep going. Did this yesterday, I don't know why. Keep going. You can probably hear the music. Can you guys hear the music? No, just keep going. Keep going. I did this yesterday, I don't know why. Probably Wi-Fi. Keep going. Get ready for that halo in 4, 3, 2, 1. So when the music stops, just keep going. I may stop to check things out on my end. So I have my feet a little wider for the jump. If you want to throw in a drop squat there, you can. I know you want to. Or a heel click. Or if you want to keep it low impact, right there. It's a great option for low impact. So right there. Do one more. 2 rows coming up. Whoo! Row. Here we go. Just enough time to transition. Feet are on that railroad track. So I was telling everybody I was in New York City last night, and I sometimes take for granted how close we are to, I think, the greatest city in the world. So much to do. You see everything there. It's just so pretty. It looked so pretty at night with all the lights. Looks pretty all the time, I think, but looks so pretty last night. It was cold. Everybody had their mittens on. Last one. All right, sumo. I'm gonna take 2 weights. Much better. So I have 2 10s, and I had 1 15, which felt good, but I like to go a little heavier if I can. This is not my heaviest for biceps, but in a workout like this, with a sumo squat, you're gonna feel it because we're doing it so many times. I don't think I'm gonna go any heavier than this. One more. We have that bound 180 turn. All right. Last time you have to do this one. This is gonna become skaters with a 1-foot burpee next time, or you could just do skaters, of course. Remember, you can be here. So if you like to jump forward, but you don't like the 180 turn, make it work for you. No matter what we do, it's all good. Oh. Ooh. I'm shaking the whole house. Last one. Ooh. Triceps. I know this is a tough transition. I'm gonna use 1 weight. Ooh. I'll show you. 2 tricep. And lift. In. Head down. Now, because I have 1 weight, I'm bringing my elbows back a little bit. One more. And time. Whew. All right. Take your break. The last move, this will be a nice transition. We're also going to be on the ground. We're going to go chest press to glute bridge march. Let me show you what that looks like, or you can just hold a glute bridge. Okay? Whew. All right, everything up. You're gonna lift one knee up. You come down, but the glute bridge stays up. So I'm just marching. So I have 15s here. Again, not my heaviest, but with a move like this, it feels challenging. Okay? Otherwise, you can just go down and up with your glute bridge or hold the glute bridge. Okay? Let's move 7. And that's the whole pyramid. All right, we ready? Remember that cardio will change. All right. Squat press. I'm going to try it with 2 10s. Why not? Second to last time we have to do it. Here we go. So different feel. Heavier. I find squat presses are hard. You get the heart rate up. Try to straighten those arms. So don't end here. Or just be either here or all the way up. You got to push through those triceps to a certain degree on that. If your elbows bother you, go to just racking. We don't want any pain in the body. Last one. Where's that halo? Woo. Halo jump or drop squat. I'm going to do a drop squat. Remember, drop those glutes. Come on, you got 3.5 minutes of work. Keep going, come on. Brace that core, don't lose your focus. Even if I don't say it every time, you know what you need to do, right? Last one, row. Nice straight back. I just happen to like the rear lunge with this one. I feel like it gets a little bit more quad. And to come up from that hinge, I feel my core, I feel my low back. Whew. You can also do a deadlift there if lunges don't feel good for you. One more. Just 2 rows. Put it down. Sumo. Find your rhythm. Let me show from the side. Hold that bicep curl. Big mistake on this one is if you go like this. See how my weights are here? We don't want that. I want to be right here. Keep going. Woo. One more. Yeah, let's do one more. And time. Woo, 3 skaters. 1 foot burpee. If you don't like it, just do skaters. 1, 2, 3. Come up. I want you to pause when you come up so that you get that one leg balance. Now your burpee is not going to be that big. Your hips are going to be higher probably because it's harder. But I want you to drive that opposite knee in to the chest. Come on. Remember, you can just skate it out here. You get another stab at this one. Last one. Brace that core. So you want to drive that knee in. Skull crusher. I'm going to go 2 weights here. Whew. A little heavier. And that 115. All right. Come on. So you can always repeat this pyramid. Sometimes when you know what's coming, you don't have to think so much and you get a better workout. Come on. Lift. So when you crunch, Think of a lift, not a rounded position. One more. Think about lifting. Lifting up. Chest press. To get different weights. Chest press, single, glute bridge, march. You go. You're not doing anything like funky with the knee. Just bringing it in. March. Pause. Elbows stay wide. It's a chest press. Your hand is in front of your elbow. Your hips stay up. You're not going to be as high as in a regular glute bridge. You know that. Push into one foot. I'll show you a way to make this harder on the break. 3, 2, use your chest. One more. So it's important when you push and pull these weights, use your muscle. Don't use your hand. Use your muscle. That goes for anything we're doing. Okay, take a break for 1 minute. We're going to do all of them again from the bottom to the top. I want to show you something on the last move. If you wanted to make it harder, only if you've been doing this a while, you're going to come up on your tippy toes. Okay, march. March. It's a lot harder on the toes. So maybe you go slower, okay? But keep those hips level, okay? You don't want one hip to come down. You have to kind of feel for it because you can't see it. All right, I'm gonna get a drink. We have 30 more seconds. Stretch anything out. Ooh. Ooh. We're gonna go through all 7 moves and then we start dropping off. This is the last time for the squat press. I'm sorry. I know you're sad to see it leave. All right. Chest press, skull crusher. That's skater. One more time. Then we'll find another cardio move. Are we ready? All right. In 4. I'm gonna go up on the toes. Ready? Here we go. So as I push up, the knee comes in. If you're confused about where the timing is, as you push up, the knee comes up and in. A lot to think about. Bringing the knee in a little bit, like a march, like we did in the beginning with that squat press. Whew. Less coverage on the floor with that toe. Last one. All right, put it down, roll it up, and go to your skull. Legs and tabletop. Remember on this one, hold the second one up, in, out, and you are lifting the shoulder blades on that. Try not to throw the weights around. Lift. All right. Lower it down. 1. Lift. You determine how low those legs go. 2 more. That's it. We're going to come up and go to our next move with the skater. Whew. Now, if you just want to skate it out, you do that. But come up. 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember that skater, you're trying to cover ground. Bring that opposite knee into the chest. Come up all the way. Come up, find that balance, an excellent one for your balance. One more. 3, 2, sumo curl. Woo. One weight. Elbows come in. Work on that hip flexibility here. I'm getting very quiet here. Try not to overextend that back. Tuck the pelvis under. Oh, my inner thigh. Last one. Come up. 2 rows, 2 lunges. Remember, your back lifts those weights. Think about what you're doing. Don't let your mind go anywhere else. You have a little teeny hinge forward, not much in a rear lunge. Come on, use your back to pull those big heavy weights. You can go heavy here. Back and chest, your 2 biggest muscle groups in the upper body. Use them. And then everything else kind of falls in place. Finish your last one. Woo. All right. Halo. So really sit. I have to think about it now that I'm tired in my legs. After all those sumos, the concentration pull. What a core in this pyramid. Woo. Working shoulders, chest, biceps, core on this one, and legs. Last one. One more halo, one more jump. Whew. All right. Squat press. March, march. I'll show you from the side. Come on. Get a 30-second break after this one. How do you make your easier moves more challenging? Go heavier, that'll raise the heart rate. And one more. Whew. Last one. Nice job. 30 seconds. So when you start to go heavier in chest and back, you'll find you start to go heavier in triceps and shoulders and biceps. It'll get those heavier weights in your hands. And even on the smaller muscles, we don't have to lift so heavy. We can increase time under tension, add a pulse, add a resistance band. So many ways to work that. Okay, come on down. Chest press, glute bridge march. I'm gonna have my 10s here for skull crushers. Ready? Or I might use a 15. All right. Ooh. Everything up. Hips too. Bring that knee up. Lower. Thought about doing this with a chest fly, but I really like the ability to go a little heavier on a chest press. Chest fly, I usually go a little lighter. Now I have my whole foot down. Still working, just mixing it up. This is one where you kind of pick one to do. Next time, maybe you do the heel up, or maybe you hold the glute bridge. So you really have to pause and squeeze before you move. Last one. Whew. All right, triceps. All right, here we go. Legs in tabletop, up, up, hold it up, lift. You'll find your jam here. Think about lifting those dumbbells up rather than forward. Now, next time I might go a little heavier on this one, but I'll probably go slower because I'm having trouble with those 12s. I'm working towards it. Last one. Come on up. Woo. All right. We have a bound forward, burpee, runner hop back. So we kind of changing the first one we did. Ready? Bound, burpee, hop back, or run back. If you don't want the burpee, you can go in and out. Here it is with the football run. Whew. Challenge yourself. So you're up. Come all the way up. Don't come up here. Good posture. One more. Good job. Sumo. Woo. I hate this one. Least favorite. It's hard to grab a weight when our heart rate is up. Maybe do it without a weight. Anchor those elbows in. That's what makes it a concentration curl. One weight or two. Right there. Oh, inner thigh, quad, glute. Last one. Put it down. 2 rows. And go. I'm going to throw some curtsies in there. Those are always harder for me to balance. Elbows go back, chest up, and then we hinge. Reach to the crown of the head. Brace that core. Finish your last one. We have the halo. Halo, halo. Last time for this one. I'm going to do a heel click. If not now, when? Come on. Work on that time and get fierce. Ooh, you get a 30-second break after this. Ooh. And then we only have 5 moves. Don't go so fast that you're going to drop your weight. Come on. Ooh. Brace that core. Tuck that pelvis. Knees slightly bent on that last one. Time. Whew. 30-second break. How we doing? Good. I'm seeing pyramid written all over your face. Collect yourself. Think about your posture, things that need to be stretched out. Chest press. All right. And I have my 12s here for my triceps. We have 5 moves. We're going to do that bound, burpee, run back, or monster walk up, run back. Ready? Figure out what variation you're going to do. I'm going to do it on my toes again. Everything up. Bring that knee up. Lower. Remember, we're not lowering the hips. So if you are having trouble with this one, I would say go to your heels because it's going to be a little easier to navigate. Don't forget about your chest. If this is like easy to bang out and you can do like 20 more reps, think about getting heavier weights. Head, neck, and shoulders should be very relaxed here. You should go lift your head up. Not that we are. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 1. Triceps. Woo. Oh. Tabletop. 2. So this is an excellent one to go a little heavier because you're only doing 2 skull crushers at a time. So elbows over your shoulders, head down for the skull crusher, then lift those arms up to the sky. I'm going to try to go a little lower in my legs. Oh. Going out to that hollow hold. 2 more skull crushers and you're out. And we come up. Oh, wow. Come on up. We have the cardio move. Get the weights out of the way. Monster walker bound forward. Burpee. Not back. You can go in and out. I like the in and out. In, out. Little hopscotch. Try to go to the end of your space. So have a goal. Always have a goal where you're going. I'm trying to get to the end of my mat without falling on my head. Last one. Ooh, concentration. Curl. Go. So on this one, sometimes I see, keep going, this. You want to tuck. So you want to drive. It's like a sumo squat. So you're gonna feel this in your quads later, today or tomorrow. 5 seconds. Chest up. Finish your last one. Good, put it down. 2 rows. And then just have an idea in your head. You know, when I say 2 rows, say, okay, I'm going to do rear lunges or I'm going to do curtsies. Just pick one for the 30 seconds. That way you can really get that overload. My rear lunges, I'm always working on. Probably my biggest challenge. But working on it every day. Finish your last 2 lunges and you're done. Push off on that front foot. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 moves. Last time for the sumo. For the cardio this time, we're going to do 1 squat, jump, 1 burpee. Or you can do 1 squat, jump. Okay? Woo. 2 more times for cardio. Are we ready? I forgot if I made this playlist. I don't think you guys have heard it yet. I could be wrong on that. Ready? Chest press. Whew. Now I have a habit of starting always on the right with my knee, so I did on the left. It felt weird, but if you've been working out, it took me a long time, fine-tune those little areas where, oh yeah, I have a habit of doing that, and you'll just get better. We're getting better with every breath, every core connection, every rep, every laugh. We can laugh through it. One more. And bring it down carefully. If you're using the same weights, you could stay right there. Chances are you shouldn't be using the same weights for a chest press and a tricep skull crusher. But if you are, you can. Oh, legs and tabletop. So that's a perfect example of going heavier with chest. I wouldn't use the same weights for a chest fly that I use for a chest press. Lift up. Remember, focus up. Try not to swing those legs. Remember, you do a single leg kick out. Two more skull crushers and you're out. Breathe it in. Woo. All right. With that cardio move, 1 squat, jump, 1 burpee, or squat pulse. All right. Squat jump. Squat jump. Now, if you wanted to do 2 squat jumps and 1 burpee, you can do that. I think I'm going to do that. Give me more squats. So you kind of come down on the third. My feet are wider. Oh. All right, brace that core. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last time for the sumo. Thank goodness. All right, I'm gonna start here. And lower it. I can feel every muscle fiber on my inner thigh. Make sure, again, you're not here. There's no reason to be here. You're here. That elbow's down. Assess it. Come on, big energy. One more. Time. Woo! Put it down. 30 seconds. 3 moves. We'll do that cardio move one more time. I like to repeat the cardio moves at least 1 time or 2 times so that you do it better. But if you have a favorite and today you were working on your burpee goals, you can do burpees the whole time. Sometimes, we need to challenge ourselves to try other things, even if they're new, uncomfortable. First time, like that skater with the 1-foot burpee, it's an acquired taste. Are we ready? 90 seconds of work, no problem, right? I'm gonna use those heaviers for my skull crusher because I'm starting to feel like a little breakthrough. Finally, a little breakthrough. Ready? And go. Try to, out of your peripheral vision, I don't like to turn my head to look at my hand, but I'm looking out of the side eye to make sure that my hand is over my elbow. Now these are feeling a little bit more effective. I'm getting a better rep count here because I've been doing it. You've been doing it. Use your chest to bring the weights up, not your hands. Last one. Woo, triceps. 1 weight or 2. You go when you're ready. You don't have to wait for me. I think I have to get angry at my triceps. I just find them hard to go heavier with in this position. I can go a little heavier with my overhead extension and kickbacks, but this one is very challenging for me. So a nice way to build up, if you're like me, you can do a single arm tricep skull crusher or a single arm overhead extension. Those are good ways to go heavier. Lift up, 1 more, and bring it down with control. Put those weights out of the way. All right, unless you're using them, I'm gonna use them for my burpee. All right. Now I'm doing 3 squat jumps. You don't have to. If you want, bring your chest all the way down like this and do a little push-up. Last time you have to do it, you could do 3 air squats, or you could just do air squats. I promise you, your heart rate will go up. Jump higher. Point those toes when you go airborne. Point your toes. Last one. Whew. Time. Whew. Stretch it out. All right. 2 exercises. We're gonna do this. You should be feeling, you're patting yourself on the back. A lot to be proud of here. Put some gratitude in your heart for the ability to do this, no matter what's going on in your body or your life. A lot of people would love to do this. Love to do it, and we all know that. So, you can do it. I can do it. 1 minute of work. Oh, I'm gonna go on the toes again. All right, everything up. There we go. Oh, very delicious. Now, if you're like, I don't feel this move, you should be feeling it in the chest and the glutes, but it's also a great alternative if you don't like planks. Okay, this is a big lower ab move, whether you're doing it with a weight or not. Sometimes I do this with just holding a weight over my shoulders, over my over my chest. Last one, bring it down. Whew. Triceps. Last time for this one. So I think this one, I think I have to work on myself with this going heavier in a tricep skull crusher, because you can really psych yourself out. And when you say this is going to be hard or this is going to stink, it will. But if you tell yourself, I got this, wow, look at me banging these 12s around, you know, it doesn't seem so bad. 2 more skull crushers and you're out. Oh, all right. Take a break. I don't know if that happens to anybody else, but there's always like one exercise. I'm like, why can't I get it? Why can't I go heavier in this one? And then like keep progressing. Sometimes it just takes longer, and that's okay. I know I have a hard time accepting it. Maybe my triceps just need a little more love, but I'm just gonna keep working on it, and it will pay off. It will. Maybe next year at this time I'll be saying the same thing about 15s. I doubt it, but you never know. No, I don't doubt it. I'm gonna stay positive. Everything up. Ready? Here we go. This is our last exercise, guys. And then we stretch. Now, if you wanted to make this workout shorter, you could always drop off the first move on the way back from 7 to 1. You could just do 7 to 2. But we have a little time today. And it's Friday. Push. Keep those hips level. Squeeze those lower abs to do it. That's where the abs come in. Bring it down. So if you're not squeezing your abs, your hips will shift on that one. Lots to think about, right? Come on over. So have your knees wide, hands out. We're going to bring one shoulder down and then the other. Like a little spider. Oh, speaking of spider, it wasn't a spider, but I was coming upstairs, my hands were full, and I saw this little beetle on the wall. And I said to myself, I'll get that when I come back downstairs, and I never did. So I hope it's still there, so I can set it free. Last one. This should feel divine on your shoulders. Good. All right. All right, have a seat. Cross one foot over, hands behind. Whew. Figure 4. You can flex your foot to make it a little harder. Now we're going to add on to this. So you see this foot that's crossed over? We're going to go to that side and put that foot on the floor and then take our elbow to that ankle. And then do the other side. So get your stretch first. Now this is my tender side, so I'm going to have my knee a little straighter, but you can stay here as long as you like and work on it. And then we're going to take this foot down. Ooh, there it is. It's still crossed over. And then bring that elbow down. So you're almost using this shoulder to keep that knee out. And bring it up. Good. Come into my favorite puppy dog pose for our posture. We're going to bring our elbows down, our hands behind. Walk your elbows in. Press. This one is great for your posture. I've been trying to work in some more posture exercises as we cool down. They're great to eliminate any kind of roundness you have in your shoulders from being over a steering wheel, over a phone, over a computer. Come on up. And another good one is cat and cow. So we're going to round and then arch, draw the shoulders down. Just allow your head to hang heavy here. Don't just go through the motions with these, okay? All right, we're going to take your right foot forward. And we're going to bring our hand down and open. Option to lift that knee. And go to pyramid. Stretch out that front hamstring. You can also bend the back knee. Bring the back knee down. Other side. So you can stay here or curl the toe under. And go to pyramid. So both toes facing the same direction, folding over that front leg. Your option would be here, and you could have the toe up. Woo. Bring your feet together. Roll it up. Open up the chest. One more chest open, another good one. But really open up. Oh, I got dizzy. Open up. Came up too fast. Abs are tight. Bring your knuckles over to one side. Tilt the head away. Not quite cool down music. Other side. And take a big deep breath. Bring all that good energy in. Excellent job. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good job.